Hello, good afternoon. It's another new month. Hello, October, and happy Friday to all of you. In today's Lunch and Learn segment, I am going to share with you a favorite oil of mine. I'm not sure if many of you have tried it. It's Siberian Fir. It's a fir oil, and I love the fir oil family because it is very versatile in its usage. All doTERRA oils are actually very versatile in its usage. One essential oil can cover almost 5 to 10 usages at home. It's just a matter of learning how to use them, being guided in usage and using them correctly. You will be able to benefit from all the benefits each bottle that comes into your hand. So this Siberian Fir, actually many years ago when I started using doTERRA oils 7 years ago, this was not available then. At that point, there was this other fir oil that is called white fir, and it's been discontinued for several years now. So after white fir was discontinued, doTERRA came in with Siberian Fir. Now, though they are both from the fir family, the aroma is quite distinctive, and frankly, I still have my white fir bottle. I use it like so little and so precious because I know I'm not going to be able to get it anymore. White fir is more of a camphorous kind of aroma, something like balsam fir that came out lately, whereas Siberian Fir is slightly stronger in its aroma, not so camphorous due to the chemical constituents as well. So my love for the fir families actually started because I used quite a bit of white fir at one point for my son's congestion issue, breathing issues. The first oil that I always reach out for is Easy Air. As I've mentioned before, when I started with doTERRA, I only bought 2 oils because I was a great skeptic. Being a pharmacist, I was extremely skeptical about essential oils, and I did not know enough to use them confidently yet. But after reading, learning and journeying and looking at the research, the scientific data, I began to realize that this was what I needed at that time, and it came at the perfect timing for me. I decided to explore, I decided to try, and I have no regrets for the past 7 years. So the white fir is usually layered on after using Easy Air for my son lah. This is from my personal experience, yeah. So going on from there, it supports the breathing beautifully. So Siberian Fir also does that effectively. If you inhale Siberian Fir, it's got that foresty aroma. So you immediately feel a kind of fresh, foresty, you're up in the highlands, inhaling the freshest kind of air kind of feeling, you know. If you just close your eyes and inhale, you have that feeling almost instantly. So number one, Siberian Fir is used for congestion and clear breathing. If you're going to use this oil at home, I would recommend the easiest way, if you have followed me all this while, is to diffuse into your living space. Get a diffuser, put about 2 to 4 drops for a standard size room, and set the timer on. Number 2 is to apply 1 drop with always some carrier oil, about 5 to 10 drops perhaps, and apply it at the chest area to open up the airway. Okay. Number 2, when you're using Siberian Fir, besides helping with breathing, which we all know most of the time, it also helps with aches and discomforts. So you may want to use this on top of your Deep Blue, which comes in the set in a family kit or the home essential kit kan. So if you want to add on and further amplify and support healing better, you may want to use this diluted on that area as well. If you have an unfortunate accident or fracture and so on, if you want to speed up bone healing, this works amazingly as well. I have tried it 2 years ago when my son had a shoulder fracture, and it worked beautifully for him. Okay. Number 3 is to support the immune system and cellular support. We want to have good, healthy cells. We don't want any diseases to come out from our cells not doing its job well as instructed by the cell, right? So this is also another oil that you may want to use daily on top of the On Guard. On Guard is definitely up there lah. The top oil when we talk about immune system is always On Guard, the protective blend. and stocks have just arrived in yesterday again after being out of stock for almost 2 weeks, I think. So On Guard is one. If you think that you want to add on, then you may want to try Siberian Fir diluted along the spine or the sole of your family members, be it a child or yourself. The fourth bit is looking at the aroma. It is energizing. If you want to combine it, you may want to combine, I love to combine it with oils like lemongrass, very nice. I've also tried with rosemary. Rosemary is an uplifting oil we usually don't use at night lah, as you cannot sleep. Unless you're one of those rare people, then you can do so. So you try it out. Eucalyptus also goes very well with Siberian Fir or even wild orange. Wild orange is also back in stock just yesterday together with On Guard. For the night time, I also love to use Siberian Fir because, like I said, the fir family, all my favorite one. So Siberian Fir I use at night. I will combine it with lavender. If you are not a lavender person, that's fine. You can combine with grounding oils, the woody oils or the bark oils like cedarwood, or you may want the resinous oils like spikenard, frankincense, or cedarwood. All these are the woody oils. Or even patchouli. Patchouli is also grounding, very musky grounding. Try and see whether that works out for you. The last bit that I would like to share is on the emotions. We know that all our essential oils not just help us physically, but at the emotional level as well. So let's look at my essential emotions today. And Siberian Fir is said to be the oil for aging and perspective. So if you are looking at negative emotions like despair, feeling regretful and fretting over the past or pining for a loss, this oil can support those emotions well by inhaling it from the bottle, diffusing it, or you can dilute some and apply it over your heart space and the wrist as well as the bottom of your feet, your sole of your feet, right? When you apply it at the sole of your feet, you are basically allowing the oils to service all the cells in your body within 20 minutes. Of course, by inhaling it, it's very fast. It goes directly to your limbic system through your nose, and it goes to those areas that the amygdala and so on that control your emotions and your response and the ability to cope with challenges. So this is why during the pandemic, I often encourage people to diffuse the oils in the living space because they work in a very subtle manner. It's not immediate, but it's subtle. When you keep inhaling these oils, they are going into the brain and giving you that calming, balancing those hormones that you need, especially when we are all going through a very challenging period, right? So Siberian Fir encourages an honest and gentle approach to assessing one's life choices, influence and legacy. And it also eases difficult transitions by encouraging individuals to focus on finding meaning and purpose in every new chapter of life, right? So it also gives you steady energy through periods of change and adjustment. I believe in every part of our life, there's always change and adjustment. Change and adjustment. We have to keep refocusing. It's part of life. That's how it is, right? The challenges come, we have to just refocus and deal with it. And the best gift that can be given to the next generation is sharing a heart of peace, meaning you are letting go of resentment and reconciliation of whatever that has been done in the past. We cannot change the past, right? So it offers you comfort and support during periods of grief, regret and longing, so that we have to let go and go on, right? So I hope my quick bit on Siberian Fir will help you enjoy this fir oil at home. If you are keen to join us tonight, we are having a session by Dr. Izam. She will be sharing how doTERRA's top 10 oils can support your family wellness. It's a free session, roughly 45 minutes. If you'd like to receive the invitation, please connect with me and I'll be able to share it with you. Just come and listen. There is no obligation to buy anything. It's just a matter of getting knowledge, and if you find that this will fit your lifestyle, then we will open you with welcome arms. Siberian Fir is your favorite. Yes, it's a beautiful oil. I don't know anyone who doesn't love Siberian Fir so far lah, but there could be, right? We're all individuals, it's fine. And at the same time, if you found that my video was useful for you or for somebody else, please like and share as well. I hope to see you again next Friday. Take care everyone and have a restful weekend. Bye.